So I'm Alex Mihailidis. I'm a professor at the University of Toronto, as well as the research chair of Rehab Technology at the Toronto Rehab Institute. So we're actually working on a couple technologies there. One is a reminding system to help them through self-care activities, such as activities they live in. So this is a technology that's totally embedded within the environment, monitors what the older adult does during common things such as hand washing, toothbrushing, dressing, and then gives them reminders and prompts necessary for them to complete it independently. The second one then is around fall detection and emergency response. So this is a new technology where we've eliminated the need for a manual push button to be worn by the person and for them to have to manually remember to activate it when the emergency happens, and it automatically detects what they're doing and if they're in distress and then calls for help. So these specific technologies and other ones that we're developing will hopefully help older adults remain in their home longer and to be able to complete these tasks more independently, and furthermore reduce the workload on the caregivers. So for example, with the prompting system that I described, no longer do we have to have a family member stay with the person at all times during potentially private activities such as using the toilet, giving the reminders that the technology can take over for those things while the caregiver is outside having a rest or doing something else. So I think the future is really what a lot of us are been working on in this field, and that's the use of more sophisticated approaches to develop these technologies, such as artificial intelligence and sensors that allows us to take these technologies, remove them from having to be worn on the person, embed them into the person's environment, hide the sensors, hide all the technology, and then essentially, the person doesn't have to do anything with them. It's something we call zero-effort technologies that it's turned on, the person forgets about it, and it just interacts with them only when needed in an autonomous way. In terms of difference between North America and Europe, I don't think there's a big difference in this area. I think there's a lot of similarities in terms of the research threads that we're following around this use of these more advanced and complex